Greetings. This is the day the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Abaragani. Umoja. When I think about Kwanzaa and what Kwanzaa represents, I think about, again, the meaning of Kwanzaa, meaning first fruits. And I thank God for the first day of Kwanzaa, Umoja. And I think about my undergraduate experience while I was in Bible college at Beulah Heights Bible College at that time, Beulah Heights University now. I was living in Vine City, Atlanta as a young man, and I lived in a community of just a diversity of people. I lived in an apartment above a church inside of a local apartment community, very non-traditional experience. And across the hall from me, but it wasn't really across the hall. It was unified. Were two brothers from Cameroon, and then a brother from Sierra Leone, and a brother from Nigeria. And we all would commune together, and we would have meals together. We would sit down and talk together. It would be the time that I learned about how big the World Cup was, how diverse the world is in its customs and the ways in which we live our lives. But it was also a time of unity, of bringing together all of who we are as people. And we worked together to make that space the best space that we could make it. My brothers and sisters, we are living in a time where everything in the world seems like it's separating and splintering. That this life, it rips us apart into our different tribes and our different people groups. I would like to say in the diaspora community, let us bring ourselves into spaces and places that would bring us together in unity, that we would collectively gather together into this one spirit, that we would collectively see a better place for our brothers and sisters, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and we work to provide space for this unity to come together, that we would share ideas, we would share the things that we have so that we can build a better community. Unity. We need unity. We, in the diversity of who we are, we still can be united in these principles, these values that transcend our differences. For these 7 principles, these 7 values, they are the best of who we are and express the best of who we are. So I say this. When I think back on my time in undergrad with my brothers, and I think about the times in which we came together and made some beautiful things. We created a space where we can honor one another, that we can celebrate one another, that we can uplift one another, that we can lift up the community, to give back to the community, that we could imagine a new community. My brothers and sisters, let us take the time to come together, that we imagine a new life, a new world, new possibilities. It is a gift of God, and I believe that the Spirit of God that works inside of us can do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask, think, or imagine. All we have to do is be available to reach inside of that God-given gift and work one with another to the unity, to the building of God's rule and reign in this earth. So, Habaragani, Umoja, unity. And let us pull it down together. Harambe, we are pulling down what God wants. Harambe. To collectively pull it down. Harambe. Let us pull down what God wants us to do in this season. Peace.